Walls barely holding together.
Time to get going.
That hit the spot.
Something over there. Looks empty.
To think. Who'd keep a secret like that from his friends? You can't.
You carry a Githyanki relic. I will have an explanation. Or your head.
Walk away. Now. I won't warn you again.
Remove yourself if you are so easily offended. This is not your concern.
Nonsense. You're just finally showing us what you really are. A reaver to the bone.
Spare your indignity. Every word that spills from your mouth is worth less than the last. Incorrect. Judicious bloodletting settles feuds and roots out the weak, the deceitful.
Do you hear this, tribe? Our lives are at stake, and she wants us to turn on each other.
No others. Just you and me.
Lae'zel thinks I have something important to her people. She's deluded, clearly.
Lies. She carries an heirloom of my people. I must know why.
You hear that, Lae'zel? It's called common sense.
Tisk. You seek reason in dishonor.
I doubt this one's wits will be any sharper by then.
I do not wish to spill blood here. Come daylight, we will find a place to end this.
Fine. You can accept you're wrong, or we'll be rid of you permanently. Either way, I win. You had every chance to look the other way. But here we are. You chose this.
Spare me the justifications, coward.
If anyone asks, I'll say you were transforming. Don't expect to be mourned. She's a liability. It's the artifact we need, not her.
Let me up, and I'll show you.
Can I do that, Lae'zel? Can I turn my back on you?
Never. Thieves aren't a fool.
Loosen the grip on your pride for one blasted moment, won't you? We needn't be enemies. There's plenty of those to go around already.
What would you have? That we be friends?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But imagine what we might achieve if we channeled some of that hostility back at our real foes, instead of each other. They wouldn't stand a chance.
Keep going.
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
A rough tempest I will raise. Yeah.
Another step forward.
Victory is assured.
What now?
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
Parasite in that corpse.
You should take a look. You should take a look. This, you can absorb its potential. Open your mind to it. You already know how. You are not ready. That's all right. But try to overcome this.
Have a lot on my mind. And well, in it.
You know, If that parasite isn't to your taste, I'd be happy to consume it in your stead. I don't relish the thought, but if you're going to just leave it sitting in your pack, well, one of us should try it. Excellent. I'll have a rummage around and help myself in my own good time. Thank you. Your generosity is appreciated.
Better than nothing.
The witching hour.
I'm ready.
Well, so much for peace. Where do I go from here?
Well, so much for peace.
Let's see what this does.
Try something else.
This will do nicely.
Might be useful.
Wish I got a turn at the fair. Lucky. Keep it up, one.
Seek and you shall find me.
What now?
There's blood in the air.
Step to it.
No choice but to keep going. Best be on my way.
this.
Pardon the viscera. One should cherish all of nature's bounty, but goblin guts are quite far down the list. You aided a bear without knowing if it would savage you. A true friend of nature. Or perhaps a lunatic. Either way, I owe thanks. I am the druid Halsin. Yes, but just Halsin will suffice. Unbecoming to demand honorifics from the one who saved my hide. I am aware. I foolishly left it vulnerable to this rabble. There's work to be done. That look in your eyes. I've seen it before. Are you feeling all right? Oak Father preserve you, child. You're infected, aren't you? The Mind Flayer's spawn. But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the Absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible? It's no coincidence that you found me here, I'll wager. You're after a cure for this parasite. I've been studying these parasites for a while now. Ever since I discovered these so-called true souls are infected with them. Someone is using very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles. They're using them to exert control over the infected. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic, which means I can't cure you. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I didn't find what I came here for, a way to remove the tadpoles, but I found the next best thing. I found out where they come from. That must be where these enchantments are placed on them. And it's where you'll find your cure. I overheard that the cultists are sending all of their captives to Moonrise Towers. Innocents go in, true souls come out. Given that all of these true souls are infected, it has to be the source for this magic. If you want to find a cure, you must head there and discover how the tadpoles are being manipulated. Gladly, but first I must return to the Grove. As you made short work of the Goblins' leaders, there's nothing stopping me. Come join me in your own time. I can see to some matters there, and we can discuss what comes next amidst more bucolic surroundings than here.
So, Gale, how is your sad, hopeless pining going?
I'm hardly pining. But a year or more since Mystra cast me aside.
Oh, my dear wizard, I wasn't talking about Mystra.
A scout just reported. The Goblins' leadership has been... I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it. It's not enough, but it's all we have.
Halsin will likely want to thank you too, Mind. He returned just a while ago. I believe he's catching up with Corker. As for us...
No armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
We couldn't have held them back on our own. Thank you.
Grab your bags. We're moving.
This is junk. No, there's collectors in the city. They'll pay good coin for it, I swear.
I hate you. You killed all the goblins, and now we can't practice swords anymore.
Elturel didn't want us, and those druids sure as hell didn't either. But you risked your life for us.
God, it seems we might actually make it to the city now. Hope the neighbors are a bit more welcoming.
Don't know why everyone's cheering. We're just going back on the road.
I'm glad you didn't die. No discounts once I'm running the wider Baldur's Gate, mind.
You do good work. If you can handle more than goblins, might be I'll have use of you in Baldur's Gate. Always a deal to be done, even now. Try not to die up there.
Moo.
Sharp as a
Remember,
razor.
stay near the center of the group, all right? No wandering off.
They are our guests until they wish to leave, as I said the day they arrived. You took it upon yourself to undertake the Rite of Thorns. I ought to exile you from this place. Forever. Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
I owe you nothing. Goblins swarmed us. You chose to abandon us. I chose to protect us.
Silence! The rite has been ended. I will allow you to stay, but consider yourself a novice anew. You have forgotten the ways of the druids. Our place in the...
As you wish, Master Halsin.
Spilled blood will not right bad blood. You will soon see why. But enough of that. The grove stands. Nature prevails. And again, Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts. The journey to Moonrise Towers, and all the dangers that entails. But that's tomorrow's problem. Take some time for yourself tonight. Rest, celebrate. Come morning, I'll be by your side. You will make peace with all who shelter here. It is the will of Sylvanas.
Sylvanas would not command us to invite rot into our midst.
I hear the goblin leaders met their ends. Unfortunate for them, but very fortunate for the grove.
You done it. You brought Halcyon back. Thank you. No, thanks is not enough. May Sylvanas bless you for all your days. I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task. Fair enough. I should not have underestimated. And I promised you a reward, didn't I? Let me show you on your map where you can find the cache. Take this rune. You'll need it. Place it among the pedestals inside our library. When the wolf glows brightest, every...
Think. What else do we need?
There's a parasite nearby. You should take a closer look.
Wing's still a little stiff, but I'm getting stronger.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Goblin tracks. Ugh, you can practically smell the foot.
We did it. Come on. Give me a kiss.
If there's fighting, you will kiss you.
What I wouldn't do for better tools.
That's curious.
Lost in thought.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Well, well, what have we here?
Quite ready for you. An exquisite blade. Although its magic is a little darker than I'd like.
No one back home will ever believe this.
I'm fine.
I am.
Loosen up, Icaron.
No, no, an owlbear.
Patience? Have you no respect for showmanship?
Having performance issues, Roland.
Hush you, and behold! Adoring applause? You're too kind.
Remember when he could barely cast that?
They grow up so fast.
Never have I met such troglodytes. Now, pass the wine.
I need to dance!
No. No, I need to lie down.
Sherry! That's infernal for cheers. Or possibly turnip.
Be in a city with roads and markets and homes.
You have no idea how good it feels to see these people. The singing we could probably do without, but even so, thank you.
You came through for us. That's a change from most adults I know. I don't owe. But if you mind your manners, maybe I'll remember you when I'm running the gate.
That before a crackling hearth with some ancient, esoteric tome between us. Ink glinting in the firelight.
I love you.
I love you.
Oh, not everyone is comfortable being alone with their thoughts. Though I never felt alone with a book in my hand. Or with her for company. I speak of Tara, my Tressim, assistant, my constant companion through all the ills and tribulations. She'd be most impressed by our efforts saving these tieflings. Proud, even. And I've given her little... After I was afflicted with my condition, I locked myself in my tower for an entire year. I was inconsolable, wallowing in my self-inflicted tragedy. I gave enough of myself, but Tara never did. It was her encouragement, her research that led me to my treatment. Once we knew that magically infused items were the key, She went out to find them for me. After so long being cared for by someone else, it feels good to have repaid the favor. Not directly to Tara, but to these poor tieflings. I'm sure she would approve.
No.
Sometimes. But I imposed it on myself, after all. I set up enough wards to keep an army at bay. Never mind the few colleagues who sought to inquire about my welfare. Tara did her best to keep my spirits up, of course, but there's only so much one Tressum can make up for one's entire social circle. She was often gone, seeking items to treat my condition.